like they're
Yeah.
okay. We're live.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
Hello,
talking
everyone.
about. But yeah, you were talking about the thick rod pretzels before. I'm
Thick
assuming.
ones. Yeah.
Okay, I like. Yeah, those are good too.
You know what
My
I
jam.
like
Say
about
it
the thin ones? Their mascot. Do you know their mascot?
No.
It's like that pretzel man. He's in like almost like a sailor hat. We have to look him up. Yeah. We'll look him up.
Yo, Brenna.
Hey, Brenna.
Hey, Brenna.
Naomi.
I'm hearing.
Naomi. Yeah,
What?
I'm hearing echo.
You have the stream open somewhere?
Oh, yep, in my phone, on my hands.
There you go.
Yeah,
There
turn
you
it
go.
off.
There you go.
Yeah, turn
I
that
muted
off.
it. I muted it.
Thanks.
Are you talking about Snyder's?
Is it a pretzel man?
No, but I think it's Zack Snyder. Oh,
Oh, shit, already? Already?
Mikey, hello.
this has never been done. Hello, welcome to the pre-show.
Hi, is this Gabe?
This is Gabe.
Gabe, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Will you go out to the dance with me?
No, I'm I'm married, very happily married. So oh, okay.
Oh
Gabe-
man.
Gabe's next.
It's scary.
Gabe's gonna end up in a cannibal pit.
Oh God. There's some guy out there that would have been all about that. She just needs to find the right guy. It's not me.
True.
No, it was her
There's-
dad.
Yeah, it was her dad. That's true.
That's true.
Brandy, hello.
Uh,
Brandy's in our
fuck
YouTube chat.
up.
Hey, Brenna.
Hey, Nappy.
Hey, Nappy. Hey, Nappy.
Hey, Diet Coke.
Hey, Diet Coke.
Robert's
Hey,
mom.
Robert.
Robert.
Should do the remix, Naomi. That's too upbeat. You gotta make it
Strat
darker.
No. Don't tell me what to do. I do my own
Strat
beats.
Studio. Hello.
Do my own fucking beats, bitch. I do my own fucking beats.
Brandy's
bitch.
in the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat.
What?
Oh god, it's too much.
Hell yeah, Brandy.
Can't handle it.
Now I'm only gonna hear what you've been doing, and when I hear this song.
Let's go.
Oh boy, oh boy, it's gonna be one of those.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Oh my God.
This is what you get.
Yep.
This is what you fucking get.
So we gotta find that pretzel man. Hold on, I gotta find that pretzel man.
It's Annie's. There is no pretzel man. It's Annie.
No.
It's not. I mean, Schneider's is the one that's my brand, and I don't see a
Brenna.
mascot. So if you can give me the brand, I'll show it. Brandy's also in TV gambling, all 3 chats.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Sounds like an intervention is needed.
Gotta look this up. He's got like a sailor hat.
Fine.
He's so cool. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome,
Yo!
Welcome to the show. Welcome to ControlAltDeath, episode 236. Whoa.
A lot. That's a lot of fingies.
Yes, I'm Ben Monster. That's Human Gabe right there.
All of you guys are my homie.
Whoa. There we go. Diet Coke. Right back at you.
Drink it up.
We got special guest, my wife, Naomi Monster.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello.
Naomi brought the movie that we'll be talking about tonight, The Loved Ones.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh
Great
boy.
movie.
Loved
Oh
Ones.
boy.
Great movie.
Yes. We watched it in the Discord last night.
We did.
Talking
Yes.
about it tonight.
I was pretty shocked that this was a Naomi pick because it is very
Yes.
torture
yes,
porny, and I'm like,
Yes.
Mhm.
okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm very aware it contradicts my I don't like gore and violence. What
Yes.
everyone should know. Oh, hey, it's that
I
guy.
told you.
this Robert?
Isn't he so cool?
Robert sent this in, but this looks old as fuck. Is this like an old ass
Yeah.
mascot? This little man?
I think so. Yeah, he's hugging himself. How cool is that?
Oh, he loves himself.
Hey, buddy.
What
Hey,
a
buddy.
guy.
Hey, buddy.
Look at that hug.
Thank you, Robert. Yes. Naomi, you were saying
Yeah.
it's not.
It's not. I genuinely do tend to not want to watch excessively gory and really brutally violent films. However, I also am open to seeing those things. And when we watched this movie the first time, I went in blind. So I picked it without knowing anything about it. And because I was already like invested in where the film was going, I just decided to just stick with it. But I will also say, as Ben will confirm, both times I screamed a lot and I closed my eyes a lot and did this a
Yes.
lot. And even last night, there was one point where I left the room and did not watch one of the scenes and told Ben to tell me when it was over. So I still have issues with it, but I'm not going to not watch what I thought was a good film just because certain parts make me squeamish. So
That's fair.
But no, typically I don't go for these kinds of films usually.
Do you think if you watched maybe the trailer for it, you'd be like, no, not into it?
I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know. I don't know what the trailer would have shown.
Yeah.
I had just so like a while ago, I was asking you about like what kind of films does CAD go for, and you gave me a certain criteria. So I found this movie while searching for films within that criteria, which is why I picked it for the first time we watched it, because I wanted to check it out. And then, however, it was like, how long ago was it when we watched it? It was a couple of years ago when we first watched it.
Yeah, I think so. I don't really remember.
Yeah. But anyway, it's always been a film that I wanted to see on the list. So,
and
now it is.
An hour and a half. It will be.
All right.
Yeah.
Where though?
Dreams come true.
Yeah.
Number one.
Ooh.
Number one.
No.
Definitely not even close.
Not
even a little close. There may be a one in the number somewhere. Hey, Bilal.
Yo.
It's definitely not in the thousands. I'll give you that.
No,
it's definitely not in the thousands. But it's
no lie. It's not the lie.
No.
It is not the lie. That is for sure.
That was my one true failure suggestion, but that's okay.
No. Don't consider them failures.
It was.
That was a fail. That's all right. That's okay. I do want to make a point, and I said this to you earlier. Who picked the last CAD movie? Suspiria?
Brandy.
She's in the chat. She's in all three chats.
Okay, if Brandy, you're watching, I did not mean to shit all over your movie. I feel bad about that.
You're
I
talking
just
about
didn't
when we were
understand.
watching it in the Discord.
Yes, and I immediately, as soon as the
Okay.
movie ended, I was like, "What the fuck?" And because I don't have a filter sometimes, and it was a knee-jerk reaction to that. I will say, visually, it was beautifully filmed. I thought it was a
Mhm.
gorgeous-looking movie. I was having a very hard time following the story, but I don't like shitting on people's things that they enjoy, and I felt bad about it. So now I'm saying I'm sorry. Yay!
Yeah.
And Brandy actually made that movie, so you were shitting on her work directly.
Oh,
I
kill
am
me now!
The killer dog, and I dig it.
Well,
Sorry.
That's-
He's a little
hold your
gets upset
horses.
about Suspiria.
Yeah.
And now we can shit all over my movie.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
hold on. Before
Oh, boy.
we get into that,
Mhm.
let's talk about what we've been watching,
Okay.
what we've been playing, what we've been feeling, all that stuff. Naomi, you're the guest. Take it
Oh,
away. Name
Please.
something one thing you've been watching.
one thing I've been watching. Oh well, my go-to trash show is the 90 Day Fiance
Mm.
trash franchise. It's just
Hell yeah.
constant mess. There's not much to say about it. Everyone's horrible. It's one of those shows where I'm like, well, at least I'm not them, and that's about it.
Yeah. What season is this that you're
Oh
up to?
God, I think. Well, it depends on which branch of it I'm watching. Though
Right, there's
I
many
think.
spin-offs.
Is it a tree
Oh
show?
yeah, there's 90 Day Fiance, there's 90 Day the Other Way, there's 90 Day Before the 90 Days, there's 90 Day Happily Ever After, there's 90 Day Couples Retreat. It goes on and on and on and on, and it's such a mess. And I watch every fucking one, and I don't care. It's my unplug my brain and just be a vegetable while this shit is going on. I think the. Go ahead. Sorry.
Before you move on from 90 Day, I saw a TikTok of Big Ed. Is that the guy?
Oh,
I saw a video of him. Now he's a realtor or some shit. Is that
Oh,
real?
really?
Yeah, he was trying to sell a house. I'm like, what are you doing?
do not buy it. Do not buy a house from that.
What are you
man.
doing, Big Ed? Like, why are you so fucking weird?
Oh god, he washes his hair with mayonnaise.
Ew.
That's
Why
was
he's
one
like
of
that.
many. It's one of his many endearing traits. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Ugh.
No one is a fan of Big Ed.
Now, does he
Except
have
Big
like
Ed.
a spin-off? Yeah, does he have a spin-off show that's just him? Right? Because I know there's.
no, thank
Oh,
God.
No,
okay.
watch that. God.
Yeah,
Awful.
exactly. No one would watch it. He has been on some of the
people
other.
would watch
He's
it,
been
of
on some of
course.
the other spin-offs, but
Mm.
not. Oh, there's also 90 Day The Single Life, which he has also been on. Continues to be on because he's constantly single.
And then
Of course.
there's shows. This is what gets me about this. Okay, so you got like 100 spin-offs, right? And then you have shows on the TLC network that are essentially podcasts about the show. It's
Yeah.
the other couples watching the show, and you watch the other couples watch the show. I'm
90
like,
Day.
fuck
90
is
Day.
this?
Oh my God.
It's Pillow Talk. It's called 90 Day
Dude,
Pillow
and then wait,
Pillow
this
Talk.
is the best part. So they have like the reunion, right? And instead of showing, like, there was one part, instead of showing a clip from the show, they showed a clip from the clip show. So it was like you're
People
watching
watching the
people
clip.
watch a show that
we
are
gotta do
watching
that.
a show.
We got to
What
do
the
that
hell?
for
Oh my
BMB.
god!
It's genius.
Apparently, it's very little effort to get people to watch it on TLC.
I mean, it's probably cheap as fuck too, so you can just crank
Yeah.
out seasons of these
Exactly.
shows every once a week.
Mhm.
It's genius, you know.
And then there's actually another one where it's the couples and they're all just filming themselves. So it's basically like their own TikTok videos on TLC. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Hello, Control Death.
Hello, it's Blockhead.
Hey, Blockhead.
Blockhead.
Hey, I is this the Melrose Place chat line tonight?
It can be. It absolutely
It
can be.
Yes.
Let's go.
I would absolutely love that. I'd like to see if we could discuss a couple of the seasons in detail. I'd like to hear all about that.
Melrose Place? Yeah, of course.
Let me get
Blockhead,
the
are you
Melrose
aware?
Place up.
Are you aware that there was a season that ended with an explosion at Melrose Place?
I think that you have mentioned that. Yes.
Yes. I wish I brought the
Which
clip.
is-
It's absolutely amazing.
I'm surprised you don't
yeah.
have that clip.
I just earlier I was watching that compilation video of I think I've told you I've never really thought about Melrose Place before, but now that you guys talk about it so much, I watched the compilation and I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna have to watch this show now, aren't I?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
yes. Watch it.
Hell yeah.
It's another wonderful 90s train wreck.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love it.
it is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
I'm not too early. Can I go ahead? Can I talk about the movie a little bit? Is that okay?
Sure.
A tiny bit. Don't spoil anything.
I will not. I will
Kiko.
not.
Okay.
I will not. I will not. For all the folks at home that did not
You
see
loved
it,
it.
I will
Yes.
not spoil it.
You loved it, right?
What's that?
Did you love it?
I did.
Of course you did.
And so listen. What I'm really waiting for, I'm on my phone, so I'm not really watching chat. But
Mhm.
what I'm really waiting for is to see if Zombie Feast liked it, because every single time Zombie likes a movie, I'm like, I love that movie too. And every time he's like, this movie kind of sucks. Zombie Feast is like if I walked into Blockbuster and I'm looking for like the staff, they put up the staff names, and they're like, this is his staff rec.
Zombies. Yeah.
Oh no.
He's-
Blockhead, I have
he's
some
got
bad
the-
news for you.
Uh-oh.
Zombie
is it?
took an edible before the movie and passed out. He apologizes. So we will not get a review from Zombie.
Well, go watch it, Zombie. Go watch it right now.
He doesn't even need to. Look, Blockhead likes it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Therefore,
I liked it.
Zombie likes it. They're like it's always that.
That's the equation.
That is the equation. Z
It really does
plus
seem to
B, whatever. It's very rare that all of us agree on a movie. So, I knew. I don't even need to ask both of you. I know, and I know once he watches it, he'll love it. It's just how it works.
Do you know that I actually watched this movie years ago because Ben and Naomi had mentioned it somewhere else, maybe on See You Next Tuesdays or something.
Yes.
And so I ended up watching it, whatever that was, 2 or 3, 4 years ago, I don't know. And I was like, wow, this movie is like great. Like I love it. And so then when I was bugging Naomi, I was like, what movie are you going to pick? And she's like, this one. I was like, yes, great. And this movie, I just want to tell the folks at home, if you look on YouTube and you look at reviews of this movie, they are glowing. If you look at Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 95%. This
Wow.
is a great movie in this subgenre, which is torture porn. And I want to posit this, not a spoiler, not a spoiler,
Yes, no.
but
Not a
most
spoiler.
and Gabe, you know this. Most of the movies in this genre are female gets captured, male antagonist.
Yeah.
This movie flips the script. It has more depth to it than something like a Saw knockoff like Hostel. It is really good. It really is. There are moments, you pointed out, you're like dumb, not getting into spoilers, but there are moments that are dumb. But the movie it feels magical. It feels fresh. It feels like something you haven't seen before. I really think they did a great job with
You
this.
just can't keep a good guy down.
Chucky agrees with you. Chucky agrees with you.
Thank you, Blockhead.
I agree with a lot of what you said, but not the magical part, but a lot of what you said.
I think you're correct. I think you are accurate.
Oh.
Well done.
Nope.
Shit.
Oh god.
Oh, that hurt.
You, Gabe, you're awesome.
Thank you,
Ben, you're
Blackhead.
awesome. Naomi,
Thanks, Blockhead.
spectacular. I made my
yeah.
week that Naomi was going to be on the show.
Yay! We
Hell
love
yeah.
Blockhead.
Hell yeah. You're
Hell yeah.
awesome,
I'm
Blackhead.
I'm excited to see the rest of it. Thanks for taking my call, you guys.
Of course.
Thanks,
Hell yeah.
Blockhead.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Blockhead, everybody.
Good job,
Blockhead,
good job.
everyone.
That's Blockhead.
Questionable tastes
call.
in movies, but overall, a decent person.
No.
So
Oh, God.
90 Day. You've been watching a lot of 90 Day.
Yeah, just a lot of fucking 90 Day. Oh,
Robert
I
has
will
not.
say the one episode I
Yes.
was watching. What? Squirrel.
Huh?
What?
Anyway,
This is
90
not the
Day.
squirrel show. That's on Tuesdays. I don't got squirrels in
They
my attic.
Oh shit.
I
they were
got
in
birds
Deadwood.
though.
They were in Deadwood?
Yep, they
We
filmed.
live
in
right
Deadwood.
near there. I worked
The
there.
squirrels? We still talking about squirrels?
Yeah, the squirrels. Squirrels were in
No,
Deadwood. They went
90,
to Mount
90
Rushmore.
Day.
Oh, 90 Day Squirrels.
Yes.
Oh.
They took him, one of the fiancés, to Mount Rushmore, like in the middle of winter, like during snow and rain, and they filmed it there. There's no one there. The fog was so bad you couldn't even see the fucking monstrosity anyway. And they're interviewing him, and he's just like, great. Like, yes, that is the correct reaction to seeing Mount Rushmore.
Hey, Momo.
Should
Yeah, we
have
can
gone to
watch
Mount
it.
Crushmore, right?
Oh, there it is, right up there. Look at it. There's Mount Crushmore.
Gotta get there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So
Gabe?
that's one.
Oh, yes. That's one.
No, I'm done.
Gabe?
We finished season 1 of The Pit, which is the HBO. You know, it's back to HBO now. HBO Max HBO.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
HBO show, medical drama, very good show. I love it a lot. I'm not a big medical show guy, but hey, maybe I am because I love this show. I like this show because I think
go back.
It's all in the hospital. They never leave. Like, you don't go to people's homes and there's no other shit. It's just one shift. Like they get in the morning and then they get off at night, and it's one shift. Every episode's 1 hour, and it's very good. Got the Noah Wileys.
Does every patient have lupus?
No, but
like House.
I don't think season 1 there was any lupuses, but there was a lady with a cockroach in her ear.
No.
Yikes.
It's a great show, and then it's not like heavy. There's heavy moments for sure, because like it's a medical drama and there's kids and patients. But then the last couple episodes, I don't want to say what the thing happens, but like it gets super fucking heavy. Like crazy.
No.
And also the main doctor like has flashbacks of like COVID, because he was a doctor during COVID, so you get like a COVID storyline, and it's like, oh wow, it's a semi heavy show, but a lot of it's also there's a lot of comic relief. It's funny but heartfelt. It's a great show. I recommend it. The Pit. Brad's not in it though.
Bucket says situation gets hairy in that pit.
It does. Sure does.
Hi, Momo.
Going with those puns.
Here. Well.
Uncha.
A ghost.
Thank you for your soul.
Hey, Uncha.
Thank you, Uncha.
Thank you, Uncha.
I watched with Naomi, with Terry, with Kayak. We watched Smile 2.
Yes.
Dude, Smile 2 is so much better than the first one.
It's amazing, right? Isn't it so good?
It is way better than the first one.
So fucking good.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, but it was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I love it too.
That was another one where I was like not watching a lot of parts. It was very squeamish.
And the
really,
music?
Really
her actual music is like,
good.
damn, dude, you should fucking tour.
Yeah.
I'd go watch that concert, you know?
Mhm.
Especially if I won't say it, but
That's
if the
the
thing
end?
happens, that would like,
Oh my god.
that would be so
The
cool.
ending was so crazy, and that the thing that that happens, oh my god, so cool.
That's like
so cool.
That's like I really want the third one to not be some other story. I want a follow-up to see what the whole world is like after that, because
like it has
that
to be.
is end game shit, you know?
Yeah, that was.
I love it. That movie was amazing.
So
Really
cool.
Good. It was very good.
Naomi, your turn.
We've been watching The Rehearsal.
Yes.
Best show on TV.
Yes.
We haven't caught up. We
Best
haven't
show
caught
on
up.
TV.
We
No,
still.
we are. we're
One behind.
we're one episode behind, but the last episode we watched,
Mm.
oh
Sully.
my fucking god, yes.
Yeah.
I
So good.
so genius. He's a maniac. Go watch the
Dude.
rehearsal.
I can't. That's the one of the things I watched.
So good.
I don't have words. I don't have words to describe him. But I don't know if you saw, and I guess light spoilers for the rehearsal. But you know the fake competition show that they did.
Yes.
Have you seen the one contestant like in the news recently, like making us think about it? So this one contestant
I did
said
see
that she spent like $10,000 to go do this competition, and then to find out only it was fake. And like there's so many weird things with what she's doing and saying that people are starting to think that it's part of the show and that he hired her to be a fake.
That would be very.
my
And I'm
God.
like, oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Like this other level that like the show's over, but it's still happening type of shit.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Or-
rehearsal is amazing.
So funny.
Yeah, what would be crazy if it is part of the show, but not when it's over. We eventually get to see that
Next season.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, or not even next season, just like
Just
at the
now.
end of this. Yeah,
Would
and it's
be
like, what the fuck?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That show on TV right now.
Ooh, so good. So good.
And the studio. I'm gonna keep saying it.
We still have to watch it. Yeah,
You
we
gotta
watched the first
just
episode.
I know
Yeah.
the first one is the worst
All
one.
right.
It's
I
it is. so
we ended
good.
it, and I was like, I hate every single person on this show.
I know.
They all
That's the
suck.
point.
I
They're
hate
all
them
awful.
all.
But like it gets so good and so crazy, and those are the
Okay.
two best shows on TV right now. 100%.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And the studio is like, on this last episode, there was a joke that I paused it and I turned to Effie and I'm like, there's like 90% of people watching will never get this joke, and I had to explain it. It was a Zack Schneider joke, and I'm like, no one is gonna get this joke unless you're like really deep into the like nerd culture shit, and like the whole show is filled with references and you know, cameos, and it's just such a good show. I love it so much.
All right, well, give it a couple
Love
more
it.
episodes.
Give it a couple more.
Yes.
Get to the well, I won't say it, but anyways.
Ben.
Ben.
The floor. We've been watching a lot of the
fucking
floor.
floor.
The
The fucking
Floor.
floor. I rage watch that. It's my rage show. Makes me so angry.
It is so funny to watch Naomi watch show like this, because like, you know, that horrible banter that happens on game shows, either when the host is talking to someone and they like a quick little interview, but that's bad. But like the floor makes it 100 times worse.
Hate it.
Really?
Because when two people get called up to duel, right? And right before the duel, it's like 3, 2, 1 duel, right? But right before that, there's like this dramatic music that plays. The lights go down, but the lights come up on the duelist, right?
Mhm.
And the people that are left on the floor are like, they're all
He's gonna
always
bring his
whispering.
A game. It's
Yeah,
I hate it.
awful.
I hate it. I hate it so
It's-
much.
It's super cringeworthy, but it is but what's so good about it is watching it with Naomi. You just get this either after the people have talked, you get this like, what the fuck? Like a turn around, or yelling at the TV, shut up, this is stupid. Go on, move on, shut up.
Nobody
It's
cares.
so-
Shut the fuck up.
It's so
Play the
fun.
goddamn game. Ugh,
But it's
I would-
yeah,
I would
just
be the
watch it
worst
for that.
I'd be the worst game show contestant for this reason.
Shut
I
up,
would,
move on.
I would, as soon as the host would start asking, I would just be like, "No one gives a shit. Let's play the game,
Right.
please." Move
gotta
on.
draw
You
it
don't wanna
out.
talk to- No, it's so.
The show would be like 15 minutes if you took all
Fine.
that shit
That's
out.
fine. That's totally fine. You get more
Yeah.
rounds in that way,
That's true.
Yeah.
fuckers.
true.
Ugh.
But yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Hello.
Robert says
Full-
that's how I'm with
full.
every video game.
Fucker.
Yeah. Robert doesn't like cutscenes.
It's ridiculous. Robert, you should play The Last of Us and just skip the cutscenes. Just-
Yeah. But yeah,
Ridiculous.
the floor.
I don't do shtick. I don't do banter. It pisses me off.
Flua.
Naomi, do you have other things?
Well, did you talk about at all now I can't remember the name of it. The reality show I Have to Get Out of Here with Spencer
I
Pratt.
don't. Yeah, I think it's
Fucking
like
mess of a show.
It's not.
Get
I
me
have
out of
to get out of
here
here
or something.
So
It's something like
yeah, where they have to escape the house. Yes, we did. I did talk
okay,
about
yes.
this.
Yes.
You talked about that
Okay.
last week.
yes, we
Yeah.
did
Looks
finish.
fun.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, we
It's
finished
stupid.
it.
It's fun. I appreciate Spencer Pratt specifically because he
My God.
acknowledges how horrible he is. He like owns it. I appreciate that more than people who pretend that like they're perfect and great. He's very clear that he is
Yes.
in it to backstab people and to play the fucking game and win all the money. And it's
Hell yeah.
hilarious to watch him do it.
Okay, wait. Before we move on to this, before we move on from that show, Gabe, can you look up Spencer Pratt's TikTok and check out one of his hummingbird videos? This is one of the best things on TikTok. You'll see.
And not who you'd expect it from. It's so
There's
funny.
a bunch of like
It's so
crystals.
good.
Usually, he talks about his
Yes.
crystals.
He collects crystals and feeds hummingbirds.
If you
and
see
eats
the hummingbirds, click on
burritos.
one of those.
This is like Mike
Might be far
Tyson
down
with his pigeons.
with
and
the
shit.
pigeons. Yeah.
Let's see. He looks so weird now.
Did you remember Naomi when you asked Google?
Yes.
What is it?
We used to ask if Spencer and Heidi were still married. And for a while, it wasn't Google that would give you the answer. It was a recording of Spencer Pratt going, "Yes, we're still married. Thanks for
It's
caring."
amazing.
That's funny.
It doesn't do it anymore, though. I'm so bummed.
Try it. You're in the room with the Google. See if you can ask it.
Hey, Google, is Heidi and Spencer still married?
On the website nypost.com.
Damn it.
That's him. That's him.
Spencer Pratt
I don't
shares
see any
his
birds.
successful marriage with
Damn
Heidi
it.
Montag
Can
after
search.
17 years.
I can't.
Do you
There's nothing superficial
can't
about
interrupt
this
Google.
relationship. After meeting on the hills in their 20s while living out their dreams
my
in
God.
Los
Is it hummingbirds?
Angeles, Spencer Pratt and Heidi
Yeah.
Montag
Yeah.
knew they had found the one.
Is she reading the entire wiki? What is
Yeah.
going on?
In your
Sounds
Google
like
Home
it.
or Google Assistant app.
No, thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hell yeah.
What- Oh, he's got the Snapchat glasses.
There we go. There's a bunch of videos of him with his hummingbirds, and then there's also he collects crystals.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Oh god, those are bees.
Not the bees! Ah!
It's okay, Ben. They're gone.
Playtime's over.
Whoa.
Bitch.
Whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I got one left.
Yes.
The Last of Us. Still watching that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm starting. I have issues with the show now. Now that we're getting into the meat of the show, I'm having some problems, and I think after reading and listening to at the end of each episode they do the behind the scenes shit. And the Craig Mazin, who is the showrunner, and he's been writing, the way he talks annoys the shit out of me. And the way he I don't know. I feel like he's fully, I don't know the way the show is being written. Some stuff is very different, and I think I just need to accept that it is not the game, and this is a completely different thing. And that is like really hard because it is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite games because it's so perfectly written and all the characters are perfectly written and they are the way they are for a reason. And when you take away like 90% of that, it's not the same thing. And I really am forcing myself to it's just a new show. It's like it is Last of Us, that's Ellie, but it's not the one from the game. And that's just how it has to be because it's very different. But I wish it was more like the game because the game is perfect.
Yeah.
But you know,
The game
it is what it is.
absolutely perfect. Yeah. But I have not caught up, so I am one episode behind on that. But
Yeah.
so far I like what I'm seeing.
I like it. It's still
But-
good, but it's like,
Yeah.
we were talking about this before the show, but there's so much bullshit with people complaining about stupid things in the
Right.
show.
Mhm.
Mainly the
Mhm.
actress who plays Ellie, and I like all that
Mhm.
stuff is ridiculous, and it's so just you're just a trash human being.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
And
really fucked
like
up.
it takes away from like there are real criticisms you can have with the show about the character and about writing, but like
Right.
none of my problems are with the actors. Like they're just doing
Right.
they're saying
Right.
the lines that were written for them. It's not their shit. So
Right.
what sucks is like that Bella could be Ellie from the game if they want. Like she has it in her to be the
Mhm.
vicious, violent, like blood red,
Yeah.
But they didn't do that, and I don't know why they haven't done that, but like it's bothering me that they're taking like I don't know, they're taking these amazing characters and like watering them down so much to a point where they're not even like the original character, but they're not. Like it's a new thing, it's a new vision, and
Right.
I have to accept it. It's still a good show though, and if you've never played the game, I'm like Evie is enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, but she doesn't see any problems because she didn't play the game. So if you've never played the game and you don't know the connection and what the game version of these characters are like or what they're
Right.
doing, then it doesn't matter. But
You definitely have to treat it differently because
Yeah.
I mean, especially with a game that is basically a movie or a TV show in itself that's very
Exactly.
just interactive. You don't want it exactly the same because like it's like I don't know, it would just play the game, you know. But I definitely understand where you're coming from. Of like, if you're gonna change the entire character, yeah, sure, maybe it's, I don't know. I
That's
still have to
kinda-
watch the next episode. But yeah,
yeah. I agree. Like it doesn't need to be the same, but it should still be good. Like it should still the characters should still be like the changes with we don't need to get into it, but the changes with Abby, the physical changes with Abby,
Mhm.
like that bummed me out a lot because I'm like that is a huge
Yes.
part of her character. Like her that's a huge thing, and they didn't do that, and I'm like, why are you? I don't know, like why? I mean, I know why, because of the actress for Bella is different physically from the game, so you can't have one looking like that and one looking like that, and I'm trying not to spoil shit, but like little things are, and they're piling up to a point where I'm like, this is just so different, and the toward the end of the last episode, it picks up a little bit more, and I'm like, okay.
yeah,
So I don't hate it, Zombie, and I'm still enjoying it, even if it's not the game. And this show is not over, so there's still several episodes left, so maybe it'll get there.
Yeah.
But the first couple episodes were awesome, and then these couple that we're in now, these last 2 or 3 are like and we'll see what the last half are.
Did they say if they're splitting the story up
They are.
into? Okay, so
They are.
they're gonna drag it out a bit more.
It's
so,
going to be very dragged out. I don't even think we're going to
Yeah.
see Abby for the rest of the season. I think
really.
I think that
wow.
whole thing will be next season, which I get, but it's like, goddamn, dude, we're gonna make us wait like 2 more years for the
That's kind
and
of
you
crazy.
know it's gonna be years. They're not gonna. They didn't film it back to back. They are
Right.
going to start filming it, this year, and it's gonna be 2 years. I'm like, it's the same story.
Does
Like
HBO just like treat every show like Game of Thrones?
I guess
That's what it sounds like. Because I
I
feel like
guess.
that's exactly how I felt watching Game of Thrones. Like it took forever. It stuck kind of to the story for a little bit, and then it just totally different direction. Sorry.
Yeah, but like
Megan.
this one is like it's one story, and I get breaking it in half because it's 2 different things. But does that mean once we get Abby's side, we're not going to see Ellie for the whole season? until maybe the end. It's like, I don't want that. Like, I want the back and forth. Like, just do it. Do what the game did perfectly. Like,
Yeah,
the game
yeah,
is a
exactly.
perfect roadmap. It's like, here you go. Here's an instant 10 out of 10 show. Just kind of do that. But they're like, no, we're going to change everything. But I'm enjoying it for the most part.
Yeah, Last of Us.
Really?
Last
I
of Us.
swear.
Yes. Real quick, I've been playing Red Dead. I got up to see if you remember this, the alligator part. Remember the alligator?
I don't think so.
The
been a long-
O'Driscolls. I'm sorry if spoiling. The O'Driscolls found our house, and there was a shootout.
Okay.
Remember that part?
The big old
Okay,
house.
It's a little. Yeah, this is a
Okay.
little after that.
Okay.
Dutch is getting the idea that we gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here. Go to Tahiti.
Tahiti.
He's a big
yes.
fan of Tahiti.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
Have you been? Have
So,
you
yeah,
been to?
it's really good.
Well, I won't say anything. I don't know. It's a spoiler
No,
or
no
anything.
spoilers.
I mean, it's just an area of the
Also-
map,
yes.
but I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, so I don't want to say.
Saint Denis.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah. Yes.
You been
Looks
there?
like New Orleans. Yes, it's really cool. Right?
Nice.
It's like New Orleans, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what it's supposed to be. I love the game. It's a great game. Also played a game called Order 13, where you work a warehouse job. You have to take
Oh.
care of a cat, and then there's monsters.
Such a- Did you design
That's
this
a Ben
game?
show. That's a
It's
Ben game, yeah.
Such a Ben game. Is there mail?
No, there's no mail. You would like it. It's scary.
Really?
Yeah.
Warehouse game?
Go look at the trailer. Look at the trailer.
What's it called?
You'll like this. Order 13.
Execute order. Order
66.
13. Okay, I see a severed hand.
Look at this. How scary is this?
Oh, okay. I imagined it like not this.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
Whoa, Chucky's in it?
Yeah, Snappy. I love Stray. It was a great game. But look, so you have this little section. You get to take care of your cat. You get to fill the orders.
Okay, okay.
Right? Look at this. Look at this. And you have to make it back to your cat in time. But you're getting chased by monsters, and there's body parts.
Hell yeah.
I just got up to the body parts part.
Is there a big drum full of methylamine
There might be.
with a tracker? Looks cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I was in the Discord
play it.
playing it this weekend. Alex was watching me play it,
Hell yeah.
helping me
Did
out.
Alex like it?
I think so. That's all.
Me too, Brandy. Me too. Do we have anything else that we watched?
Ben, did you talk about Prey and Sinners?
Yes.
Okay.
But you can voice your opinions about them.
Oh,
Both.
I fucking love Sinners. I don't
Mhm.
usually repeat movies in the theater, but if it had still been playing, I totally would have gone and seen that again. It was
Hell yeah.
really fucking amazing, and you should see it if you have a chance to. I don't want to say too much, but I feel like it's an example of like why horror needs to be recognized like as an award-winning kind of genre and category. I
Mhm.
feel like this should get an award. Really, really
A
fucking good.
major award.
A major award.
I feel like it will.
A major award.
It's all.
But
I still haven't seen
for
it.
horror. I want to see an award category for horror. Not like
Just
you know,
horror movies.
Yeah. Gotta
Horror
start
game-
excited.
Chainsaw
recognize-
Awards.
Recognize it.
Yeah. Or
No,
not.
that's
No, I
what it's
wanna
really
see-
called.
I know.
There's
No,
a Chainsaw Award.
What I'm saying is I want to see horror as a genre recognized like at the Oscars.
Mm.
That's what I think.
I
needs to
agree.
happen.
We got
It's-
close
it's
with
Oh yeah.
what's it called? Substance.
Hereditary. Oh, yeah,
The
that too.
Substance.
That was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
close. That was close.
It was close, but it wasn't it categorized as a comedy.
I think so.
I don't know
What?
why they put horror in with comedy. I don't.
It's ridiculous.
And they've done that before. It's really stupid. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. And then we also watched Prey, which I really loved. I thought that was excellent. I'm starting to get more into that whole franchise of Alien
The
Predator
Predators.
stuff.
Predators.
Yeah.
We've been watching a lot of those, so yeah, it was really good. I like the
Yeah.
aspect of like how the Predator is this high tech creature from like almost like out of time, and he's dropped in like this very colonial period, and it was just really cool to see how the characters interacted with that technology and even used it to their advantage. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
No.
You would
It was
love
good.
it,
It was
Gabe.
a
You
good one.
really need to see it.
It was really
I
good.
know,
It was really,
I
really
know.
good.
I can't believe I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it
Yeah.
for sure before the new one comes out. 'Cause
Yeah.
that looks amazing. I gotta go see that shit. I'll watch it. I promise.
Cool.
And then Ben, I guess the last thing I have, we restarted Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing it.
'Cause-
I'm gonna be on PC and she's on the Xbox. And it's
nice.
like, yeah.
the
it's
last
fun.
time we played it, I kind of fucked it up, and I ended up killing one of the main party characters because he pissed me off.
He's on the cover of the game.
Yeah, I didn't even I didn't care. I don't remember. I can never get his name right. It's the fucking asshole vampire guy. Asterion, is that it?
Oh, he's a I didn't know he was a vampire. He's a
He's got
vampire.
he's got fangs, doesn't he?
Oh, maybe.
Where's
I
Mr.
assume he's a
Aurelia?
vampire.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
You're right. I'm confusing him. Okay. Yeah.
When we encounter him, he's all like shaken and asking for help. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll help you. And then as soon as my back is turned, he grabs me and like puts a fucking knife to my throat. And I was like, fuck you, hell no. And done. Goodbye.
And you
then
can just
apparently
kill. You can just kill anybody.
yeah, you can. I
That's
kicked
awesome.
his ass and he died. And it just made the rest of the game a little difficult.
Really hard because we kind of need like a fucking wizard powers. Yeah.
So we're
that was
starting
hard.
over, and I have allowed him to live. He's allowed to live for now, and that's
yeah.
that's it.
Until he pulls a knife on you again.
Exactly.
Right.
Don't
Dead.
fuck with me.
Dead.
Then he's dead.
Being nice to you.
All right.
Anything else, Gabe, for you?
That's all I got.
You're done?
I'm done.
On to the news.
On to the news.
Oh, we got news now.
Horror news.
We got news. Not too much. Not too much. I don't know how many people care about this, but Death Stranding 2 has gone gold. Will be
Ooh.
released in about a month and a half. Excited for this. Gonna deliver some packages.
You really like this game.
I did.
You like this game.
It was very fun.
I still gotta
It looked
finish
on
it.
paper. Seems like the worst game ever, but it was very fun, and I'm excited to see what he does next. Ben, how would you like to have lunch with Lloyd Kaufman?
Yes, please.
So there's a contest
What are we
going
eating?
on.
Oh, hold on. What are we eating? What are we eating?
Boogers.
Pretzels?
Pretzels.
All right.
Yeah, probably something
Hell yeah.
gross. It'd probably be something
Yes.
gross, but tasty.
Mhm.
There's a contest going on for the Toxic Avenger. So what
Hell
you need
yeah.
to do is you need to follow at Toxic Avenger on Instagram,
Done.
comment on the post, and tag 5 people,
Okay.
and
All right.
use the hashtag lunch with Lloyd, and then also fill out this thing. So there's a lot of shit you gotta
guys,
do.
If
We
you
gotta do
get
it.
if you get a message from me, it's because I'm trying to do this, okay?
You have to put
Also,
in your
check out-
email, your address.
Oh, forget it. Too
The
many
address-
too many fields
The
to fill
address is
out.
a little scary.
Hmm.
The address is kind of scary, but you know,
They
there he
can
is.
fly me out somewhere? Get a free flight?
I don't know.
Or is Lloyd coming to me?
I don't think he's coming to you. I
Ugh.
don't think he's coming to you, but I doubt that they'll fly you out. Probably, to be honest. I don't think they have that kind of money.
Stroma, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You'd have to
They
walk.
barely have money to make movies.
I know. The fact that this is even happening is shocking.
It's crazy.
I think is this a new poster though? It's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Can't wait.
Okay, before you move on to news, I
yeah.
saw something in
We
the
are
chat
in
that-
news. We are.
I
in
know.
news.
Before we continue, there's something in the chat that could be an interesting topic of conversation. Going back to talking about the awards
Yeah.
and giving sinners an award, Zombie says that awards are meaningless. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
I mean, it depends. Like
I
if
mean,
it's
Zombie,
if it's
Zombie,
awards given
call
to
in and
you,
explain, Zombie.
I
Call in
don't
and
want
explain.
Zombie doesn't need to call.
like if you're being awarded by your peers, I think like isn't like the Screen Actors Guild, like don't they have like awards and stuff?
Yeah.
Like if it's that, and I don't know, like because then it's just a popularity contest with like
Sure.
if you get
No,
like,
I think I did recently read, and I don't remember if it was an Oscars or a different thing, but they've only now just made a rule that all the judges have to watch all of the films that are being nominated. So they
Yeah.
weren't doing that before, which
what?
I don't
It's a
understand
little. It's kind of silly.
how that fucking works, unless you're going strictly by like the numbers and profits, and that's
Then
what you
those awards
decided.
are meaningless for
Yes,
sure.
I agree to that. I agree with that. I think, but I don't think it's wrong to like recognize outstanding art.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
I think when you use, if it's used for like, this got an award, so now we can financially do this. Like, okay, when it gets all
Right.
into that shit, it's like, okay. But
Mhm.
like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and even, and I'm not saying just the Oscars, but there's, like you said, the Chainsaw Awards, like a low indie horror movie that maybe no one would know, but it got an award, so now everyone's gonna check it out. Like stuff like that, absolutely not useless.
Yeah.
I agree. Depends.
Plus,
Um,
sometimes award shows could be fun.
Yeah, this depends
yeah.
on what it is.
Right.
Thanks, Zombie.
Let's see. We got next month. Next month, I don't know. An upcoming Fangoria is gonna be Toxie.
Oh.
Pretty cool. You gonna get this one, Ben?
Yeah.
You gotta get it.
I gotta resubscribe.
You gotta get it.
Kind of let them, because last time, all my Fangorias were stolen from our mailbox when we
Oh.
lived in New York,
That's right. Fucking, and they stole your birthday
Yeah.
cake.
and they
Oh my
stole my
God.
birthday cake.
I remember this. I remember this.
Fuck New York.
You can just
Yeah,
get them at
what the hell,
like a
guys?
bookstore, like a Barnes and
Yeah.
Noble.
Yeah.
That's where I got my
I'll-
Terrifier one.
I'll resubscribe. I really missed that magazine. It was good.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about this. I can't remember, but Mithrigan 2.0
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
is officially PG-13.
What?
Not surprising, but
Wasn't
disappointing.
it PG-13 last time, or was it
Yeah.
R last time?
It was PG-13, but it needs to be R.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, it's
What the hell?
not surprising, but I really wish they would let them go full.
Yeah.
I want blood,
Yeah.
and
See
I want
blood
her.
and guts.
And now that she's,
full
like-
Mithrigan.
Now she's kind of like
Yeah.
an anti-hero. I want her to like kill all the bad guys
Yeah.
and rip limbs off and shit. but
Right.
we're not gonna get that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
It'll still be good.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
This one seems more like, this would be a fun comedy more than like the other one, which was kind of like a slasher. So
Yeah.
maybe it won't be so noticeable. Megan spinoff Soulmate has got a January 2026 release date.
Stop it.
So we'll see. This
That's
one's got to be
scary.
rated R though. This is about a sex doll. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Come
yeah.
on. January 9th.
Right.
I'll watch that too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play this one because Naomi's here. But Osgood Perkins' new movie, Keeper,
Oh. Mhm.
which anything he does now, I'm very excited for. They have started off their marketing. And don't worry, I'm not gonna play it, okay? But they have started it off with an ASMR live stream. So I haven't even watched it yet. I don't know even what it is, but I'm not gonna play it. But
Thank you.
Oh, but it
I
doesn't. It
appreciate
looks like more like nature sounds, probably.
I don't know.
I can do rain sounds and I can do cat ASMR.
Oh
is
no,
all I
it's
can do.
definitely
No,
like,
stop.
it's gonna be writing and shit.
God, no. No.
So
Yeah.
I don't know when
Not
this
for
this
me.
dude sleeps. This Osgood Perkins, he just must be nonstop cranking out movies. You know,
Yeah.
God bless him.
Thank you, Osgood.
We love you.
Yes.
Let's see. Where do we want to go here? No one cares about that. No one cares.
I might.
It's about Funko Pops.
You might
Ben.
care.
No. You can just move on.
The let's see. The Pooniverse is growing.
Oh, what?
The Pooniverse,
Oh, like Winnie the Pooh?
the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey
Right.
universe is
There's
growing.
got to be a better way of saying that. There's got to be
It's
a way,
literally,
better way.
it's in the title. The Pooniverse.
Oh, I don't
we
like
got-
the way that's spelled.
We got
I
Peter
don't
But yeah,
Pan's
like-
Pooniverse.
It sounds like you're saying poon. That's-
Pooniverse. That's just the name of it.
No.
Anyways, we're getting a Peter Pan one.
Stop it.
There you go.
What is
God
this?
damn it. Guys,
Hey.
just make new shit.
It's coming out on my birthday. You know, maybe this will be the good one.
No, they're not. They're never gonna be good. No.
Maybe.
So bad.
We don't know.
Mm-mm.
This one's very cool. This one is tempting me. On May 21st, for one night only, Patty.
Patty, thank you.
28 days later is returning to theaters.
Yes.
This is cool.
What?
This is cool. I never saw this in theaters. Came out
I did.
a little.
It
You
was
saw
awesome.
it? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it. If there's one playing near me, I might need to do it because it's so good, you know? So May 21st, you get a little. I don't want the exclusive shit for the next movie. I don't want to see anything, but that's on there. So check your local theaters.
Hell yeah. There
And
we
then
go.
the
Very
last.
cool. Yeah.
Oh,
go.
sorry.
No,
Yeah.
I had mentioned to Ben a while ago that we should do a watch party for the 28 days films leading up to the
Hell
new one.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be
We're
a
gonna
lot
do
of
that
fun.
too.
Do it.
Last news story. I don't know if you saw this one, Ben. So did you see that they have released the new look, the new design of Jason Voorhees?
What? No, I have not.
Jason Universe reveals new Jason Voorhees design by makeup effects legend Greg Nicotero.
Hey,
Have you seen it?
good.
You haven't seen it, okay.
I have not seen this.
So what
is
is
it
not
bad?
No. Well, I'll just show it and then we can talk
Okay.
about it. Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, it looks like Jason.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It's Jason.
And
He's a little. He doesn't seem. Yeah, there he is. He doesn't seem as bulky. He seems more like
Okay,
kind of a
yeah,
normal guy.
sure.
The mask is a little different.
Smug motherfucker.
People are hating on the mask. I don't hate it. I think the eyes are a little too close. I think one pixel to the right. Oh boy.
Naomi,
One pixel
I
to the
didn't do
left.
it.
look at this. Look at this Jason.
But other than that,
Yeah.
he's kind of fucked up. He's still bald. Like he looks cool. He looks
Kind
fine.
of reminds me of Ed O'Neill.
I don't know. Like
Yeah, it reminds for some reason I'm getting like Ed O'Neill vibes.
could
From
be.
that-
Like from
Mask.
what? Wait, where do you see Al
Come on.
Bundy in this?
I just
You mean
do.
Ted Bundy?
Yeah,
Ted Bundy.
maybe.
So what is not clear is when and where this design will be used. They don't really say. They just say the same thing that they've been saying, like, "Oh, we're doing movies and games and shows, and they're saying this is the new design." But like, there's nothing other than the Crystal Lake show, which this
Right.
will not
he
be.
won't
in.
be in there. Right.
I don't know when this is going to get used. So I would love to know that. That's the thing I'm most into. I'm like, oh, cool. We got a design. That means we're close to something, and this says nothing.
Right.
Infamous.
He's jealous. He's super jealous.
He's right though. He is infamous.
We will see what happens. But I do like it overall. I like the mask too. Just the eyes are a little too close. Just boop,
it's Jason.
but it
Ed
is
O'Neill.
Jason.
It's Ed
Yeah,
O'Neill.
Jason. Thin Jason.
I like it. I
I
guess.
like it too.
I mean, it's just Jason.
Just Jason. That's it for the news.
That's it.
Let's
all done.
go.
It's time
Here we
for
go.
the loved
The
ones.
loved ones.
So,
Yeah, you liked it. You loved it. It was fantastic.
what are your Naomi? What are your general top thoughts
Daniel?
on the loved
My
ones?
general top thoughts are it was very brutal.
Yeah.
Not a typical movie for me, but I did like it. I did appreciate it. I thought it was good.
All right, Ben.
I like this movie. There's definitely like plot holes in it.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. It's extremely gory. But I don't know. I like the movie. It's good, but there's definitely I do have issues with some of it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
I'll
I'm in
agree.
your camp. I'm in your camp.
Yeah.
I liked.
Yeah.
There's a lot that I liked, and there's a lot that I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird and not good weird, like bad weird weird.
Bad.
The overall idea, though, I love the idea. I'm all about that.
Mhm.
All about that creepy
was-
person
yeah.
shit. But
It
there was some
makes
stuff-
it's uncomfortable. There's
It's
definitely
very-
Oh, yeah.
not just the gore, but there's themes in there that are like, oh, are they really going there?
yeah,
Right.
super weird
It's-
stuff.
Yeah, very uncomfortable. But I think that's what contributes to horror.
Agreed.
Mhm. Yes.
I think
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just telling Naomi before, I was saying that this would make a really good graphic novel. I feel like
yeah.
the way it's paced and the weird back and forth with that other character, I think would read better as a graphic novel. But I don't know. There's something weird about this movie.
There's something weird.
There's a lot of weird.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into it. First off,
Yeah.
this guy's way too.
Wait,
he's way too beautiful.
If I just
Yeah, go ahead.
want to specify for anyone watching, if you genuinely can't handle gore and stuff, this might
Oh, yeah.
probably be a good stopping point because it does get really, really fucking bad.
Yeah,
Like,
we will be
We won't
disgusting.
show anything,
Yeah.
but we'll be
Okay.
Yeah.
going into it.
we will be discussing.
Yeah.
This man's so
Proceed.
beautiful. He's a very beautiful man.
Yeah. That's
Stu-
really why I like the movie.
He's too beautiful for this
Well,
movie.
The only
He
reason.
looks very familiar. He looks like an American actor, and I
He
can't.
looks like Kevin Bacon's daughter from the first Smile movie. Hello,
It's
Control
like
Death.
Dean.
Hi, it's Kate. Hello.
Hey, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Kate!
Hi, I'm on my phone and I'm not really in chat, so I want to call and say that I really hope y'all talk about the earworm of a song that's been in my head all day. Of
Am I not
Am I not
pretty enough?
pretty enough? Because if there's one thing that this movie has left me with, it's that song, and that's just all I wanted to say.
I should have had that as
Amazing.
as a button.
Yeah, I should.
Oh my
Well,
god!
thank you,
Thanks,
Kate.
Kate.
We will
Anyway.
get into it.
Great. Okay. Have a good show.
Thanks, Kate. Bye.
Thank you, Kate.
Okay, bye.
See?
Bye.
So yeah, we start off with.
wait.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of looks like Dean from Gilmore Girls, right? A little Deanish.
No,
He's
he's
a little
way better
Deanish?
looking than Dean. He's way better looking.
Is
than
that the
Dean.
guy from
I'm not
the Supernatural?
Supernatural.
Oh no, this
Yeah.
guy's way more beautiful. Look at him.
I'm
He's
just
that's
saying
like
he's
a hot, that's hot
Dean-ish.
Dean.
I'm saying
That's hot Dean.
Deanish.
He's Deanish.
Deanish.
Go get me a Deanish.
Give me-
I'm hungry.
He's a little Deanish. He's
Little
a
Dean.
little Deanish.
Lil Dean.
That's all.
Koala, hello. So him and his
Hey, koala.
Lil Deanish. I don't know his name, so I'm gonna call him Dean. Dean and his Dean and his dad are
God.
driving down. They're in Australia, driving down the outback. It's a funny bit. Lil Deanish.
Koala said chocolate Deanish.
Chocolate
A
Deanish.
chocolate Deanish. A chocolate Deanish.
They're driving
Sorry.
and they're having a conversation, and all of a sudden, there's a guy in the road with a heart
Ah!
carved into his chest. Suspicious.
Creepy.
They swerve to avoid this guy, and they end up hitting a tree. Or no, they hit a tree. Yeah, they hit a tree. And the dad dies. Spoiler alert.
Dead.
We cut to like a year later, right? Or 6 months later or something.
I think it was 6 months later.
6 months later.
Yeah.
Dean is on that. He's not handling it well. He's doing drugs.
Looking rough.
He's having
looking rough.
sex with girls.
In
What?
cars.
Dean.
Deviant.
Awful. But he's wearing a cool plaid shirt, so that's, you know. We meet my first complaint of this movie. This guy. Why is he in this
Yeah.
movie? Why
I'm
is
not
he in the
sure.
movie? Hello, ControlAltDeath.
Hi guys, it's Unsha. How's it going?
Hey, Unsha.
Hey, Unsha.
Have you guys started talking about the movie yet?
We have.
Yes, we have.
We just started.
Did.
Okay, first of all, I need to thank Naomi for warning me that this one was way too violent for me, so I missed it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
You got it. I feel like I should have warned more
And-
people, actually. So sorry, guys.
They can do their own
But-
research, you know?
That's true.
Well,
It's
because
fine.
of that, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
But because of that, I have an estimation on what the movie is about since I missed it,
Ooh.
just going off the title.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay, so The Loved Ones is a deeply profound film about capitalism that was inspired by Pinocchio. It starts out with 3 depressed $1 bills, miserable by their lives because all they know is being treated like an object for purely transactional purposes. Then they wish upon a star and become human-like. They're basically a bunch of like paper mache George Washingtons, you know, because they used to be $1 bills.
Right.
And
Love it.
they decide to navigate the world in search of meaning and friendship. They discover love for art and music, love for exploring the world and the many cultures it has to offer, and their true love for each other. Then
Wow.
they decide to wish upon a star again, and all of the $1 bills become sentient paper mache George Washington. And nobody notices because inflation sucks, so no one even realizes all the $1
go.
bills are gone. Yeah. And then
You nailed it.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then all the sentient paper mache George Washingtons are now all the loved ones, just like the film's title.
Beautiful.
You didn't need to watch it. You got it.
That's
Summed
pretty
it
much
up.
That's
Yay!
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
I mean,
what it is.
Mhm.
amazing.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Unsha,
Thank you.
Unsha, thank you so much for that. Well, it's this. I
Thank
mean,
you
it's
for
this.
having
isn't-
me.
We need
this
to make that
isn't-
a movie now. That needs to be a movie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't really an
Yeah.
alternate ending, but can we play Unsha's
Of course.
thing?
There it is.
There we go.
Alternate movie.
Yay!
The whole alternate movie.
Yes. Perfect. That's exactly what it is.
Thank you, Unsha.
Thanks, Unsha.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. I'll see you in chat.
All right. Bye.
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 Oop.
She nailed
To
it.
everyone.
Why is he in this
Exactly
fucking
what
movie?
I don't know, but hold on.
Yo.
There we go.
There we go. They gotta offer like. Oh boy.
Got him.
Got him.
So okay, he's in the movie. I'm like, all right, the classic funny friend
Mhm.
character. Oh, he wants to go after the emo girl. Great, all about it.
Right.
And then throughout the movie, we cut to him and the emo girl, and the emo girl's like kind of weird, but then into him, and it's like blah blah. And then we get some information about the emo girl, and then we never go back to him ever, and nothing happens with him whatsoever.
Yeah.
I
Pointless.
swear he was only in this movie because they're like, hey, we need like 12 more minutes of something in this movie because the movie's like 79 minutes. It's too short. Throw in another character that we can cut to every 10 minutes.
I think they were trying to add scenes to soften the other shit that was going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, juxtaposed to like the
But no,
torture.
but even if you go back
but,
to some of those
I don't
scenes,
know.
they were parallel. Like you had her dancing with him in the kitchen, and then they would cut to the high school, and they were at the dance doing like how it should have been, how the night should have gone for him versus how the night was going for him.
True.
I don't think it was totally just a filler.
Time filler. That's true. I don't like him though.
Just throwing that out there. Thank you, Blockhead agrees. Blockhead agrees with me.
Like, if that's like, yes, that's I get that. But you can't. I don't like that he's in the movie until he doesn't serve a purpose anymore, and then he's never in the movie. Like, wrap up. I mean, I know they ended it in a way where he's not around, but like, involve him in the story a little bit. I don't like that. It's just. Yes, it's okay. Here's the mirrored version of what should be happening. But then once the real version, the real story takes off, it's like, oh, we don't need to go back to this guy because he's done. You know?
I was expecting him to kind of join in searching for his.
I thought that.
Yeah.
Exactly. I thought that's
why
what
not?
would happen.
Yeah.
Why not have him go?
That was the only thing that.
Like, I don't want him to go with the cop and then he dies. I don't want that. But like, be involved in some way. You know?
Yeah, I get that. I could see that too.
So that's my problem. The mirroring stuff, I like that because it's cool. You know, that's what it should be. But and it's more. Maybe it's also more for the emo girl who we learn is the sister of the guy who they ran over or who died.
Right.
So like that's more of like, you know, seeing that. But yeah, so he's in the movie. So he's asking. Okay, and we immediately get to my second complaint of this movie. Why is there so much goddamn slow-mo? There's so much slow-mo.
Everyone's on drugs. They're all
everything.
on drugs, and everything moves slow.
And it's like heavy metal blasting, and it's just people walking slowly, and it's like, come on, what are you doing?
It's aesthetic. It's a period piece.
They needed 2 more minutes. Like, just make a couple slow-mo scenes to fill it in.
This movie is short. Like, how long
short.
is this
It's
movie?
like 84 minutes or something. Like, it's very short. Yeah. So they're talking about the dance, the prom, and
Hello.
Lil Dean. He's got a girlfriend, and we meet this lady. She walks up to him and asks him to go to the dance, and he says, no, I'm going with blah, blah, blah. And we'll never see her again, this character.
Never again.
It's another
Dean,
throwaway line.
Yeah, another filler character. Dean goes to his girlfriend, and...
It's not Dean.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Can you go back to him again? I think I figured it out. Okay, it's Dean from Gilmore Girls mixed with that guy from the Workaholics with the hair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I can see that.
Yeah?
I can see
Yeah?
that.
All right.
Okay.
I'm still going to call him Dean.
Blake?
Yeah.
Blake Lively.
Dean.
Call
Yeah,
him
Bon
Blake.
Jovi.
Call him Blake or
Bon
Dean.
Jovi. So Dean and his
Let's keep
girlfriend have a 4-minute sex scene in their car, roughly.
Yes.
Great. And he goes home, and here's him walking his dog. Okay, you ready?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, you're missing a lot.
Okay,
hold
sorry.
on. Wait a second. So,
She
in
can
that
drive
sex scene, yes, in that sex scene though, we do see that like. Did you notice his scarring on his chest, or no, not on his hips? I think.
He's been cutting himself.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of.
I thought that was a crash
And-
scar.
No, those are
Oh,
fresh.
could
That was
be.
fresh stuff.
I
No,
thought he was
also
cutting himself.
He also
Interesting.
had that necklace, the razor blade, with him
Right.
that he wore. And
You
they
think
were
he
also
sleeps
having
in
a
that?
conversation. He was making
Hope not.
fun of the girl that asked him to prom, and she kept trying to
Right.
get the name out of
Yes.
him.
Oh, okay, you're right.
And that was how
remember
they
that.
ended up having sex, because every time she would give him a favor, he was supposed to give her more information about who asked him to prom.
True. That is a big plot point.
Sorry, Gabe.
Now here he is. Now here he is walking his dog.
He did just
Slow
get into
mo.
a fight with his mom, though.
Yeah, he got into a fight with his mom and he stormed out.
And he's cuts
I
himself.
walk like that. Who doesn't?
Doesn't
walk
he
like
cut
that?
himself?
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, I won't show that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
He's got a little razor blade
Yeah.
necklace.
More slow mo. Yeah, there's more slow mo.
Oh yeah. So he's got some issues since his dad died.
Then he goes climbs a mountain.
He climbs a mountain with his dog.
I had an issue with this scene. This was a plot issue for me.
Yeah.
Shouldn't those rocks be bloody where he's touching them if he was just walking and cutting his hands?
Yeah. Unless that was like symbolism or something.
No, I think he was really doing that.
His
when
blood was dripping down his hand, so he definitely cut himself.
Yeah. I think that was a miss.
Jazzy. Inky.
But that was just a minor complaint.
Yeah. So he does that. This is, I think, his spot that he goes to when he's feeling a little sad.
And the dog lays with him.
His dog is laying there like a cutie patootie. And then we get a very creepy man who goes behind him and knocks him out.
Creepy.
Let's see. The mom is worried about him. She calls, and the phone is on the ground in the struggle, and so
right. So
he doesn't
get a
answer.
hold of.
But he wouldn't answer because he's having a moment.
Yeah. She's very overprotective mom since the crash. We get like that.
But I also feel like she's very detached from him too.
Also, yeah.
Just like this weird contradicting dynamic between them.
Yeah.
We cut over to the friend, and he's going to pick up the girl for prom.
The goth lady.
Goth lady. We see that her dad is a cop, which is terrifying.
Right.
And he does the classic thing, and then they leave. Dean's girlfriend comes over to pick him up for the prom, and her and the mom start talking like, have you seen him? I haven't seen him. They start to get worried. They call the goth girl's dad, who is the cop, who's like, I think the sheriff or something. I don't know if it's revealed right here. I don't. Ben, can you go down
I think
for a
it's
second?
a little later.
It's not revealed, but the kid is right here. Yeah. I'm just noticing this now, so it's not revealed, but this is the kid who died in the beginning of the movie with the heart on his chest.
The heart on his chest, yeah.
So he is the brother of emo girl and the son of the dad, the cop. The dog comes home all fucked up and stabbed, I believe, is another thing I had a problem with.
Yeah.
What happened to the dog?
Yeah.
Give me some closure on this dog.
Yeah,
no.
did it die?
I don't think it did. It die?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Didn't they take it? I assumed they were taking it to a vet or something.
It's later revealed to. Oh,
well,
no,
the dad says, "I killed your dog," but I assumed
you gotta play it. You can't just say that and not play the thing.
Oh, I don't have the. I don't have. Wait, do I?
Damn
have,
it!
Hold on.
I'll kill your dog.
That's exactly what happened.
Can't keep a good guy down.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know.
It's
Unless
true.
there's a scene that I don't remember.
I just assumed the dog died.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
In my head, they went to the vet and they're like, "Oh, he's got a little leaf in his paw," and they took it out, and then he was fine. The dog's fine.
That's the alternate.
Bean.
Hey, Bean.
Oh God.
Nice.
Thank you, Bean.
Oh, thanks, Bean.
We see some roadkill, and we see a car drive by the roadkill, and the hand picks up the roadkill, and they take it. You know, maybe the dog does die, because I'm just noticing the scene where she's driving and then she stops and like puts her hand on it. So the dog died. Sorry, guys. I didn't make the movie. We cut back to...
You made it. You made this.
I made that dog die. We cut back to the friend. They're at the prom, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go in?" And they don't go in. They just start smoking and drinking, having fun, rocking out
Hell
to some
yeah.
metal. It's the way to do it. We cut back to the creepy girl's house, and we see the creepy girl from the hallway. Spoiler alert, she's back.
Mhm.
And we see her dad,
Mhm.
and we see Dean in the back of the trunk. They thought that he killed him, but he's alive.
Right. And she does a creepy thing of imitating his heartbeat.
Oh right.
Creepy.
We
Ugh,
see
this-
inside.
This
It's
girl
creepy.
is super creepy. Like one of the creepiest characters.
Very
Very
scary.
disturbed.
Very
Very
yeah.
disturbed character.
We see inside her house. I think is her name Lola, and
Yes.
I don't know. Is there anything bad in these? Well, we see a lot of art and all kinds of fucked up drawings and stuff. And her dad comes in her room and brings her a gift, which is a prom dress. And then
This is where the
Right.
first nasty shit starts.
so she's like, "Oh, it's so beautiful," and she tries it on. And she gets into her underwear, and he looks away, and then he doesn't look away, and he
He just
zooms
stays
in,
there while she's fucking changing.
and we get
Yeah.
zoom close-ups of her buttocks and stuff, and then we see that that's what he's looking at. It's like, okay,
Right. That's his point of view.
it's this kind of movie. Go back to Dean. He's tied up in a chair in the kitchen. He's got a tux on, and they are throwing a whole party.
It's a prom party.
Prom party. I think
Hell yeah.
the
Am
dad
I
is
not
so
pretty
fu-
enough?
yeah. He's my favorite character. Like, he's the worst, but he's so
Right.
like subtly terrifying. Just this
Weird.
creepy fucking look. Like, he is the
Yeah.
scariest one. I mean, she's scary, but like, this dude's psycho, you know?
Yeah.
Immediately. So we're at this
See,
point. Yeah, go ahead.
No, going back to the dad, I watched this sort of almost like, yes, he's fucked up and horrible, but I think he's also terrified of his daughter, and
Yes.
I think she's controlling this whole thing.
I don't remember who said it in the chat or in the watch party, but someone said unchecked Veruca.
Yes,
And I'm like, I
Yes.
don't remember who said that, but I'm like, that's perfect.
Yes.
Because this is
Yeah.
what she would be, Veruca Salt. This is what she would
Yes.
be like when she was, 19 or something, and just terrifying. I'm not going to say the name of it, but there's a TikTok account on TikTok, and it is a man and his daughter who's like 20. The daughter's like 20, and the guy's like 40 maybe. And the vibe is fucking this shit. It is so fucking weird. I'm not gonna say the name because I'm not gonna say the name. I don't want anything. But like, dude, it is so fucking creepy, and everyone
No.
is all over them about how creepy and weird it is. And that this
Yeah.
whole relationship reminded me of those two.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So scary. So okay. So at this point in the movie, I'm like,
Ugh.
okay. This is in my head. I'm like, she's in love with him, and she's gonna be like, "You need to love me forever," and he's gonna struggle, and then eventually he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'll pretend that I'm in love with you, and I'll convince," and then he'll escape. And they're like, "Nope."
Like a misery situation.
Exactly. Right out of the gate, they inject him with this thing, and he cannot talk, and he can't speak. He can't make any noises other than these like wheezes, right? So like, okay, it's not about that. It's not the kind of like, I love you, so you're gonna be mine, and I'm gonna keep you here thing. It's like, no, she just likes to do this shit. This is her thing. So that I really like about this movie.
And I'm wondering if she does that, if she specifically targets those who reject, like the guys that reject her.
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's
So if someone says yes, I wonder what happens. They just go to the dance.
That's like just say yes, just say yes, and this wouldn't happen.
Yeah. So they inject something into the neck, and he fucks up his vocal cords, and he can't talk anymore.
Right.
And the sound, I will say, I have problems with the sound, but the sound of the voice that they all make, super scary.
Yeah.
Such an awful,
Yeah,
like,
it's very-
such an awful sound, but it's really good. Dad takes a photo with them. He's like, "Hey, can we have?" They call her Bright Eyes, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is
Right.
the mom
Right.
Yes.
And again, I swear to God, the mom in this movie has a similar vibe to the mom on that TikTok channel that I'm talking about.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
even kidding. It's
But
so
this mom
weird.
has a hole in her head.
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys if you want to see it.
No.
But
I
it
wanna
is
see it.
so fucking weird, and it's like, I
see it.
swear this movie was made based on this family. Like that's how weird it is. Yeah. So this is the mom, and she has what looks like a bullet hole in her head, but it's we learned that it's not.
Something
And
else.
they take a family photo, and the girl like grabs her hair to like make her, I think, like smile or something.
Yeah.
So fucking scary.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, we cut back to the friend, and they're just kind of partying and hanging out.
Patty apparently found the TikTok, and now Blockhead saying your algorithm is fucked.
I'm lucky that my algorithm is the people who are like trying to take them down for being so creepy, and not just like the normal videos. So I see a lot of their shit,
Right.
but it's always like people stitching it with like, hey, this is
Through
really
someone
weird
else,
behavior.
right.
Patty, look up a bunch of cat videos to fix your algorithm.
Yeah.
Go find the cats.
They're eating chicken wings, and
I hated this scene.
they do the they do the
I hated it. I
wishbone
hated it
thing.
so
The
much.
dad gets it,
fucking gross.
and you can tell she's a little angry. And he's like, "Well, I was gonna wish for you."
Gross.
She force feeds the mom some chicken. Mom is not about it, and then she forces milk down her throat. And then she does the same thing to Dean. Not Dean.
Blake Dean.
Blake.
Blake
Dean. Blake Dean.
Blake Dean. Dean Blake.
I think this is where he says he needs to go to the bathroom.
Right.
This is also fucking
Oh yeah, first she makes him lick his
I
fingers
hated
because
this.
it's finger licking good.
I hated this so much. I hated this so much. It's so fucking bad.
This would be a great KFC ad. Just play this
No. My
as a
God.
commercial.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because she just keeps saying finger looking good. That's all she keeps saying.
I need to make killer dinner for the new dinner drop.
Yeah.
Just some munching on chicken wings. So I don't remember how he communicates that he needs to go to the bathroom. Does he say it beforehand or something? How does he say it?
No, I think he like signals something, and then she kind of makes the connection. She's like, "Oh, you need the bathroom," or
He
whatever.
whispers it. He whispers it. So she has the empty milk glass, and she takes his wiener out, and is like, "Okay, you have like go." And
10 seconds.
10 seconds, and he can't. So while he's trying, the dad goes around behind him and gets a hammer and nails, and she says, if you don't go, he's gonna nail it to the chair. It's penis, guys. Nail his penis.
Penis.
So fucking awful.
So she's counting down, and I'm like, dude, I could never piss in this situation. Are you kidding me? Someone's counting down to counting up to 10, and there's a guy with a hammer, and you expect me to piss? Are you kidding me? I can
What if he had like a shy bladder?
I can barely piss in my own home, you know?
Oh.
Unless it's a sink. So right as she gets to 9, he pisses finally, and I thought she was gonna make him.
That's the magical part that Blockhead was talking about. That's the magic.
Yes,
just
that
in
is
the nick of time.
Yeah,
he saves himself.
Yep, exactly.
It's crying, right? She
I forgot.
She says it's crying. It's crying. Oh God, it's so fucked up.
Yeah. He gets out of this. He kicks her and knocks the dad away, I think, and then he knocks her down. The dad goes to check on her, and then
he starts cutting his.
I love how he leaves the room. I love how he leaves the room.
Yeah,
it's so not meant to be funny, but boing boing. It's not funny, but it's funny. So he leaves, and then the dad gets out there, and he's under the car, and I think this is when he first uses his necklace, the razor blade. And And then I don't like this part at all. Like
Well,
the
you
dad
s-
is gonna like run him over, and he gets up
Yeah.
and crawls into a tree, and then
No,
he's
they
stuck
throw
in the
rocks
tree,
at him.
and then they just throw rocks at him for like 5 minutes. I'm like,
He
so
falls on the
weird.
car.
And like,
Yeah.
he's behind a big ass branch. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the logistics of this, but whatever. They obviously get him back and they go down. This time they tie him tie him more, and then they nail his feet to the ground with knives.
Yeah, I left the room at that point.
Right in
I
there.
stopped looking. Right there. No.
And he's screaming while this is happening, of course, but it's the scream of his just like broken, melted vocal cords, so it sounds like wheezy and awful. The mom back home, mom and girlfriend are still trying to find him. I'm sure we cut back to the friend at some point. She shows him her book, and we see all of the boys that she has done this to, and it is a lot. It's my other slight nitpicky thing of like, there's like 20 dudes in this book.
Yeah.
At a certain point, when are they someone's gonna be like, hey, where are all the young men going right before prom, you know? But whatever.
Maybe they move. Maybe they're moving from town to town.
They are. But the book is cool. He's in it, of course. Eventually, he sees the guy from the beginning of the movie, and he realizes that who that was when they crashed.
I think my only thought, going back to your comment about like all these missing young guys, that might just also be commentary on how we don't you're not going to prioritize missing men, maybe, and that. And you also have to look at the culture of like where exactly this was taking place, not in the United States. So things might be culturally and socially a little different. That's just throwing that out there.
Yeah, very could be. Let's see. So she says, "Hey," to her dad, "I want to draw now," and we cut back. We don't really see it happen, but we cut back. I can show the chest, right? It's not bad.
Oh, it's pretty fucking bad.
She uses a fork
gross.
to like carve a heart, and then her
Her initials
in the
I can
chest.
feel it. It's
which is awesome.
And then she goes fucking nuts.
Yeah. So
right?
yeah, we
spin.
Well, even more so, even more nuts.
This is where it gets weird. We cut back to the friend. They're dancing, and she starts to like rub his penis. And
they start
what?
on the dance
yeah,
floor.
Ben, I'm sorry, but it happens.
Oh my god, gross.
That happens, and they're dancing, also, and then this is where. Okay, so she's dancing with Dean. They stop dancing, and then she starts dancing with her dad.
This is fucking gross, and I hated this.
And she's like, basically saying, you were always the one, like you're all these boys, nothing, you're the one. They start while this is happening, Dean realizes that his necklace, his knife or his razor blade is in his pocket. So he's trying to get it out while they're distracted. They go in for the kiss.
Ew.
Did not happen.
Didn't happen.
Thankfully, did not happen.
Boy, oh boy.
They got real fucking close to crossing that disgusting line. In the chat, Nappy makes a really good point. He says, I imagine he blamed himself for the car crash that killed his dad until he realized that she was the one responsible.
True. But also,
that was her victim out in the street.
What happened to the guy, the kid, who was in the road? Like,
I'm assuming he died.
But they weren't like, hey, he was in the wood. He was in the middle with a freaking heart and initials coming from this house that has the same initials. Like, there's
Did they not look into that?
Yeah. Like, okay, so the dad died, and sure, the guy got knocked. Dean got knocked out. So maybe he just wandered off. Still, like, I'm sure that's probably what happened. But you think he'd be like, hey, no, there was a guy in the street covered in blood. That's why we crashed. You know, I'm sure he still feels the guilt, of course. But like,
right.
there's got to be some, investigate, this cop.
Right.
If it's his son, you think there'd be like a heavy investigation.
That's
Where
very
does this
true.
where does this road lead to? Oh, this one house because it's fucking Australia. We see this same road later, so clearly there's not a lot of like traffic going back and forth.
Right.
But whatever.
Yeah.
It's a horror movie. You got to let these things go.
Yes.
So him like falling in the chair to grab the blade is what stops him from stops the daughter and
Right.
dad from kissing.
Ugh.
All right. And then we get to. Oh no, we don't. Yeah. So they move the table, and we see that there's a big trap door here. They open up the trap door, and it is a huge pit under the kitchen, and it is filled with all her other victims, and they're all like, they all have the same kind of vocal shit. I don't think we see them at this point, but they sound like zombies or monsters or something.
There's now, am I correct in thinking there's only 3 down there?
I don't remember. I would say probably 3 or 4. Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not all like the 20 of them that she's fucked with. But
Right.
there
But
are
they
some
were
minor-
eventually down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Well, yeah,
down.
because then we see later on.
Right.
Right. The
The bones.
Anyway, we'll get
The bone
to that.
ladder. Should have had a bone ladder.
Yes.
God.
So the dad gets the drill out, and he holds Dean's head and is like, "All right, you're no, what was her name? Nora?
Lola.
Lola is gonna do whatever this is. She's doing it for the first time. So she drills a hole directly in his head, and he's like, "Don't go too deep, just to pass the skull or something."
Well, first she misses, right?
Yeah, she kind of
Yeah.
but then
doesn't-
she gives it another shot, and she
I
gets
left the room for that scene too.
She does it.
Yeah.
She fucking drills it in. There's smoke. The sound is awful. Very well done. And
When we watched this the first time, that was literally when Ben turned to me and said, "Congratulations, Naomi, you picked a torture porn."
yeah. So basically, the plan is they drill a hole into the brain, and then they pour boiling water to turn them into like zombies, basically. And the hole wasn't big enough, so she's like, "Can you do it again? Or can you make the hole bigger?" And then he does it. So now he's got an extra wide hole in his head.
How are you functioning? That's what I don't understand. Like,
there's no water yet. It's
but
it didn't.
Still, you have a hole in your head. How moving around? Like,
adrenaline can
just
do crazy shit.
bleeding like crazy?
Yes.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think there's a hole in his head. It's through the skull, but they didn't get to the water stage. The water would have fucked him up, I think. So he was still good. So he gets untied with his razor blade. He slashes the dad. The dad gets like a fucked up like scar on his face.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I think I think she goes to look at him, and then while she's distracted, he takes the knives out of his feet. Now he's got a knife.
How are you walking? How are you walking after this? You had knives in your feet.
Didn't break his bones.
Yeah, went through the bones.
I don't know.
He stabs the dad like 1,000 times. The dad gets pushed into the big hole where the evil exes just eat him. They just straight up eat him.
Evil exes.
There he is.
Scott Pilgrim.
That's one way to phrase it. Yeah.
Evil exes. She defeated them all. I'm not going to show them because I think they're all naked down there, but they're like, they look like the creatures from The Descent. They're kind of like bald, like they reverted to like they're, whatever. Their brain has all been melted. They've been living in the dark. They're eating other people and whatever they throw down there. So she's able to throw him down there while he's distracted by what's going on. He has a gun. No, that's later. That's later. Here's a shot of them. So they're all fucked up.
Yeah.
And they're just eating this dude.
Gross.
Family dinner.
Yep. She
Blockhead
shuts.
asks a good question. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Blockhead says, what would you keep in your head hole? And Blockhead says he would keep a Slim Jim in there.
Slim Jim's
That's
I'll
a
do
good one.
beef stick. Similar to a Slim Jim, but a beef stick.
Beef stick. Naomi?
Start smoking weed or something.
Probably a blunt. Stick a blunt right in there.
Okay, there you
Cigarette.
go. Ooh, Nappy says flashlight. That's perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I would periodically turn it the other way around so you could see inside my hole, and my whole head would light up.
No.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So dad is dead. Dean is trapped in there. She goes and kills the mom immediately. She just kills the mom because she wanted her. I guess they were only keeping her alive for the dad. The girlfriend back at home gets a flashback of him saying that it was Lola who asked him out.
Right.
Issue number whatever with this movie. It's a big jump to go from this weird girl asked me out to, hey, cop, go race over to her house and break it. I mean, I know when he sees the window, it's like, okay. But that's a big jump for me.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll agree to that.
If she had said something weird in the hallway and he said, oh, she did this, like, okay. But just, hey, she asked me out, like, I wouldn't go straight to this, you know? But whatever, we need the cop to go to the house. Even though we kind of don't, but whatever. So he goes in, he looks in the window, the dad of the emo girl, he sees all the blood. Dean is downstairs. He had to, unfortunately, kill the other two guys who were down there because they were going to attack him.
Right.
So they're now dead. And he's throwing shit at the ceiling and to get attention. And he sees him, he opens up the big hole. And then Lola comes from behind and axes him in the face.
Ouch. But he gets a gun.
Yeah, he gets a gun. It's solved. Just shoot her, right? That's what I would do. And he takes the gun and just unloads every single bullet. Just pop, 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 pop. I hate this. I hate so goddamn much, dude. And he's out of bullets immediately. I hate it. It's just easy. That's your way out. Just be easy.
Trigger happy.
Know? Ugh, it's so annoying. So she goes over to him and is like, hey, I'm going to go kill your family. I'm going to go kill your mom. I'm going to go kill your girlfriend because you killed my dad and I'm going to ruin your life. So she leaves and he's like, fuck.
We all look like that on prom night too, right? Like that's the general vibe. I'm pretty sure that's how I look.
100%.
Good memories.
So he's looking around the room because now he's got to get out of there. He's got to go save his mom and his girlfriend. He looks and he sees a bone pile. So I was like, oh, fuck yeah, we're getting a bone ladder. Nope. No bone ladder. He just stacks up all the dead bodies and climbs his way out. So again, not sure. Why is the cop even necessary to go? Like the cop doesn't
give him a gun.
But he doesn't use the gun for anything.
Another body to stack up.
That's true. He needed an extra 6 inches, so he. Maybe the car. They needed a car. I don't know. So
at the end,
they did need a car.
Here, complaint number whatever. Why the fuck you walking barefoot? You have a little buggy. Why are you not driving your car? Crazy lady.
She's not. Exactly. She's crazy. That's why.
Yeah.
She's fucking crazy.
Hate it. So we see the current. What?
Nappy says the cop got the doors to the pit open.
True.
Yes.
There you go. Okay. That's why.
Good call.
Couldn't he have stacked the bodies and pushed it open? I don't know. I didn't write the movie, but I feel like you could have. Girlfriend goes over and sees the necklace, the knife necklace, and is like, oh shit, this is what's happening. And then we get this like awesome build-up in music, and then it turns into And then it's so quiet.
Karjitsu.
And they're just
Karjitsu.
like it's so weird. The music is this like, oh, it's so intense. Her breathing is like growling, and then it's them quietly fighting in the car. Dean has gotten out of the car.
Gotta watch that Karjitsu.
It's
a real thing.
Karjitsu.
People
I think I think you remember.
People fight in a car. Yeah.
So he's driving down the road. I swear to God, I thought he was gonna hit his girlfriend first.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that too.
Thank God. So he swerves, and then boink, hits her.
Some good effects in this movie.
Yeah, it's all right. The Dean and the girlfriend get together, like, oh my God, I'm so happy, blah blah, whatever. And then they hear her like Jason just crawling. This is awesome.
This was pretty good.
And they're like, what do we do? And obviously you just back her up. And I actually really liked this part where it's like this slow backing up, and this shot, I really like this shot of like, oh, it's over. She knows. Also, her hand is like, her bones are sticking out. You see that shit?
Ew.
Yeah.
So I really like this kind of slow-mo shot of her realizing it's like gonna be over, and just cut her to her head getting squished.
But you do see her get hit by the car though, right?
Briefly, for like 1 second.
Briefly.
Yeah.
They go home. Mom hugs him. Thank God he's alive.
I had an issue with this. I feel like she was so unemotive to the fact that her son has just arrived at her house covered in blood with a hole in his head and is so fucked up. She had no idea where he's been for 24 hours. And you're going to be that calm? That made no sense to me.
It's true.
I didn't buy.
And that's it. That's over.
The end.
The end. You're welcome.
So I like the idea of the story. Okay. I like that it's like Blockhead said, it's the torture porn, but it's swapped around. It's usually a man torturing a woman or something, but I like that it's a woman torturing, or in this, like, being the lead, being the slasher, if you will. It's pretty rare, so I like that a lot. And I also really like that it's not. I thought it was going to be, oh, I'm going to make you love me and you're going to stay here to love me. And then he outsmarts her. No, it's like, nope, all of this is an excuse. The prom shit is an excuse to do this. This is what she wants to do. She's a serial killer. She's a serial whatever the fuck. So I like that a lot. But there was a lot of weird, what felt like filler to me, characters and scenes and stuff. The sound effects. Like, this movie, like, visually shot super well. Like, everything is acted well, but the sound and the music is so obviously like stock footage. And I know because we use stock footage and audio for all of our shit, so I know what sounds good and what sounds like stock. And everything felt like a stock car. Like, even them walking around doesn't feel. And maybe they couldn't afford, it wasn't in the budget for like a legit Foley. But that took me out. That always takes me out of movies. So hearing that was like, ugh, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But overall, I liked it. Didn't love it though.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Same.
Liked it, didn't love it.
It is up there with my higher favorite horror films. I do get a little nerdy when I watch these films. I like to look for themes and social commentary and stuff like that, and I did think there was a lot of that going on in there, which helped me enjoy it more. I think, like, even the character itself, like, we see him, he's dealing with grief, he's self-sabotaging himself, he's cutting himself, he's doing drugs, he's putting himself in these reckless situations. And I think in a way that's part of how he was able to survive this whole ordeal, because he's already been kind of building up his own endurance in a way. And not to that extreme, obviously, but like there was even a scene where she's telling him, she's basically demanding that he cry or that he do something, and he won't do it, and it's getting her more and more aggravated, which is something that you see with those serial killer type movies. Like, the serial killer is always trying to provoke you to for a specific reaction, in order to progress whatever they want to do, and he wasn't doing it because he already had kind of like this punishment tolerance that he'd been putting on himself anyway. So that was just what's how I'm looking at it. I also think there was a commentary on these bizarre relationship dynamics. Like I said, I do think the father was, the two of them were really fucked up, and there was a disgusting
Right.
dynamic between them. But I also think he was terrified of her, and I think a lot of I'm certain that whatever went on with the mom was because she
Oh yeah.
wanted that to happen. She
Yeah.
wanted
Mhm.
her dad essentially,
She's
and
jealous of the mom.
instead of stopping it and getting his kid help, he decides, fuck it, let's just go with it, which is
Right.
equally disturbing.
Super disturbing.
So that's all the stuff that I see when I watch this. It wasn't just a torture porn, and again,
Yeah.
I
Layers.
typically don't do that, and I did
Yeah.
remove myself from a lot of the gorier scenes, but I still liked it.
Hell yeah.
That's a great way of looking
Yeah.
at that. I'm very lucky to have a wife, Naomi, that when I watch a movie, I just totally take it on surface level sometimes. And it's so nice to have someone who can kind of go, well, Ben, it's kind of like this. And then I'm like, oh my God, yeah. You're right.
That is good. That is
So-
very good to have.
So
Yeah.
thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Naomi.
You're
I
welcome.
love you.
I love you.
Now let's
All
destroy
right.
this on the ranking.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's go.
gotta rank Can we get a royal in the chat, please? As you know, if you're here, every week we rank every single movie we watch. Exclamation rankings if you want to see the whole list.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, we've done over 1,000 movies, as you can see right here.
Holy
No,
shit.
we haven't.
No, not yet, but we're getting there. 800-ish
We
more.
are.
Working on
do it.
working on Child's Play right now. Where do we want to put the loved ones? I'm thinking middle, high middle.
High middle?
Like it's above these for sure.
Yeah.
I would put it probably.
Mhm.
Caveat. Ghoulies. Is it better than these? It might be.
It's better than Jack Frost. Come on.
Uh,
I don't think I'd go this high. Okay, so this is okay.
No.
It's not this high. So Bad Taste is
Bad Taste is better. I like.
Krampus is better.
Mm.
Veronica is not better, but it's high up for a reason. Banshee Chapter, Hell House, Destroy All Neighbors.
I liked it better than Hell House. I wasn't a fan of those movies that much.
I mean, if it's in this area, I would put it above Veronica, just because. I don't know. You're maybe not. I don't know.
This is tough.
It's not. Just go higher.
No,
It's not in this. It's not in this
no.
range.
It's not. Yeah, it's not higher.
It's not above Krampus for sure.
No.
Just please. Just
So
above Jack Frost.
it's
please.
above Jack Frost. Jack Frost is way down
Okay,
here.
That's fine.
I
Okay,
would
good.
put it.
Then I don't care.
I would put it either above or below Veronica.
Right below.
So 109 above Banshee Chapter.
Because Veronica is horrible, but it's so much
fun.
fun to watch.
It's very fun.
So fun to watch. It's the weirdest movie. It's
Yeah.
also really bad to watch too. But it's
Naomi-
fun to watch a really bad movie with your friends.
It is. Where would
Yeah.
you put this on our list?
Where would I put it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let me see what you have at the top. I know it's not a top.
Psycho
I get it.
Gorman.
I know that's not going to happen. I haven't seen Psycho Gorman. Haunt was really good. So
Watch part of Psycho Gorman.
personally, I would put it within the first 50.
Okay.
That's too high.
A little too high for me.
You're
But,
too high. You're too high.
No, you're high.
I mean, it's not above. It's
You're
not above.
shoeless.
It's not above Basket Case. Come on.
No way.
What do we do?
I haven't seen Basket Case.
Jennifer's Body. It's not above Jennifer's Body.
All right, that was good. That was an excellent one.
Okay, well we got it 109. That's middle
yeah.
high-ish for us. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Good
That's
enough.
good. Yeah.
Next week we will be
What?
watching. I'm fairly certain this is going to be a bad one, so I don't want to hear
boy.
it. But we're going to be watching Scream Boat.
What?
Oh yeah, wait. What did we say? Right there. Who's that? Who is that? That's Gabe.
Fuck with the chuck.
It's not me. It doesn't even
That's
look like me.
Gabe. That's Gabe.
It doesn't even look at me.
Come on, do it. Do the pose, Gabe. Do the pose. You know, there it is. There it is.
So we're gonna watch this. We will watch it Wednesday night in the Discord. It's going to be bad. I'm just putting
Oh
it
my
out there. I
God.
don't want to hear it.
So bad.
I don't want to hear it. That is
So bad.
we're all going into it knowing it's going to be bad. So
Okay, do you think like Hanukkah levels bad?
no, I don't think it'll be Hanukkah levels bad.
Not the holiday, the movie.
No, Jesus Christ. Of course not the holiday. The movie. Brenna, soon, very soon.
Soon.
Yes.
Let's see. Tomorrow,
Oh.
say poof
Hate
to your
it.
duties.
What?
Hate it. Oh God, don't stop it. No.
Poof to your
Hate it.
duties.
Hate it. Ugh.
So this is gonna be fun
This
and a little
is-
scary.
It's gonna be good. We talked about this. We've been talking about it for a little while. The duties on Ben Monster TV will be reset tomorrow. Okay. The
What?
cutoff is right before whenever we go live. So if you're not in the top
Okay.
10 and you want to try to get into the top 10, you got like 24 hours. A little less than we got like 22 hours.
That's
God.
hurtful. That's really hurtful. I'm
Get
just
your
saying.
duties in.
Get your duties in
Get
because
your
they're going
duties.
out. Get your duties out. Is Ben going to be eating dinner?
No.
Pinky.
Every
Don't
stream.
make me come over there.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun things
Mhm.
a lot of fun surprises that we've been working on.
Yeah.
There's more going into it than just the duties being reset. I can promise you that.
What?
A lot more. So come by tomorrow.
God.
Get your
There you
duties
go.
in. Get your duties.
Get your duties.
All
Get
right.
your
This is
duties.
so ridiculous. You guys.
And that's it. That's all we got.
That's it. Naomi, you want to give a shout out to anyone out there?
Shout out to all the chat babies.
Chat
They're
babies.
Yeah.
awesome. I love the chat babies.
Love the chat
There we go.
babies.
Hell yeah, chat
Um,
babies.
Oh, and Miss Littles. Shout out to Miss Littles.
Of course.
Little sleeping on the couch.
Hell yeah.
Miss Littles. That's it.
Beats.
JB.
Yay, go Benz.
Miss Littles.
There was
Miss
a.
Miss
Littles.
I think it was. I think Quarantine Squares was on Ben
Yeah.
Monster TV, and I
Oh,
did
yeah.
not connect that we actually had J Beats on.
We
that
did.
show.
And
And I'm like, I don't even,
We-
I don't even know what he looks like. I'm like, I can't believe I'm actually looking at J Beats. It's crazy.
we
It's
met
funny.
Jay Beats on Chat Roulette or whatever
Mhm.
it was. And he had a hat that was also a boombox. And
Yeah.
I was like, we
Alright.
need to be friends.
We're gonna be friends forever.
Yeah.
Am I not pretty enough?
Oh, God.
Thank you, Naomi, for being on the show.
Yeah,
thank you for
thank
this
you.
amazing movie.
Good pick. Better than the lie.
Thank you.
Yes.
Kinda.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anything I put out there now is gonna be better than mine.
Yes. But not better than his house. His house is better than this,
no,
for sure.
that's
Hell yeah.
That's a tough
like
one.
elevated. That's an excellent film.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go raid Cream of Egbert. We'll see you tomorrow
Oh, yeah.
night.
Guys,
I love
Thank
you
you, Amy.
all.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't be a dingus.
Bye, Ben.